If you're over 50 and want to move pain-free and get stronger, this fascia stretching routine is the perfect morning reset. In just 3 minutes, you'll wake up the body, build fascia strength, and reboot your nervous system so you can own the day. Let's take a look. This 3-minute fascia stretching routine has 2 parts. The first part, we're going to release tension and tightness inside our body. We're going to do that for 2 minutes. And then the last minute of the 3-minute routine, we're going to activate our fascia strength. We're going to put a load, a resistance onto our body so we can build and activate fascia strength for the last minute. So let's start with the release part. And there's a specific order to this. You're going to go ahead and put your arms out. I'll show you a few different ways to do stretches. Put your arms out, and on an inhale, you're going to contract your body. You're going to contract your chest, your back, your arms, your shoulders, but only about 20%. I don't want you contracting real hard, just 20% on an inhale. Hold it for a second, and then exhale, relax. And as you relax, you lengthen the body. You internally stretch. So all these tissues in my chest, my upper back, my arms, on the exhale are stretching outwards. You're expanding. And I did that yawn noise to let you just understand that it's about the effort of a yawn. You're not stretching with a lot of muscle tension. You're just kind of, So don't go into tension, but get external extension throughout the body. Let's do another one. So we inhale and contract. Hold it. And then after you get done with the release and the exhale, put your arms down and just move the body a little bit. See if you found some release. Stiffness in the body, maybe in your upper back, your shoulders, but also see if your mind is a little clearer and your emotions feel a little better. All right, let's try a different stretch. This time we're going to put this arm up. We're going to stretch it upwards. And then we're going to stretch our leg down towards the floor. So it's going to be like this diagonal stretch to the 2 corners, 2 opposite corners. So we're up in this position. Now if you got sore shoulders and you can't put your arm this high, it can just be this high. Don't move into pain. All right, so I'm going to contract the butt, the hip, the leg on the inhale, the chest, the arm. Contracted. And as I exhale, the arm is going up and the leg is stretching the opposite way down into the floor. And just see if you can get some nice relaxed extension. And relax. Now we try the other side. Inhale, contract, 20%, and exhale. A nice, easy extension. Again, the leg is going down into the floor. The arm is going up to the ceiling. And we don't move into pain. And see if you got some new relaxation. So like right now, I feel my mind is clearer. I feel a little calmer. I generally just feel happier right now. All right, let's try another stretch. This time we're going to do both arms out. If you can go higher, good. If you got shoulder pain, only go this high. Go ahead, and arms are going to stretch out up to the ceiling, and the legs are going to go down into the floor. So first we contract on inhale. My butt cheeks, my hips, my legs, my shoulders, my chest, kind of everything's contracted 20%. Now I exhale and get that internal stretch. So if I internally stretch with the effort of a yawn, I won't go into muscle tension. I'll get a fascia stretch. If I stretch too hard and go, try real hard to stretch myself, I'll go into an eccentric contraction and I will bypass the fascia. Go from stretch to stretch for 2 minutes. Again, the last minute I'll be showing you next, that is where we're activating fascia strength. That's a little different. Here you just, and you just randomly go through some motions. And you do 2 minutes of it going from one to the next, and you just feel tension melt from your body, physical tension. And again, notice if your mind is feeling calmer and calmer. The mind tells you a lot. If you got static in the mind when you start and when you end, you're clear and you feel better, you know you've penetrated the nervous system in a healthy way. Many of you know this release work as a pandiculation. That's what animals do in the wild, and cats and dogs do around the house. Let's say a cat takes a nap, they wake up, you'll see them do that stretch, they arch their back, they're contracting the body and then releasing it, and now they're ready to go. So this work, this release work, step one, is a pandiculation with my twist, especially the second part where we activate fascia strength. Let's look at the second part of this 3-minute routine. The first part was the 2 minutes of release work. We did that. Now we're going to do 1 minute of fascia activation where we're activating fascia strength. And you're going to use probably a wall, something to push against that you're not going to push it over. I'm going to use this heavy bag so it's easier for you to see me. And you're going to stand in front of it in good alignment and have one hand on the wall. And you're going to be in this half push-up position where the elbow's half bent. Just like this, so you can see this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into muscle contraction. I'm going to push into the wall, lighting up the muscles in my shoulder, my chest, the kind of muscles that, you know, if a weightlifter was pushing on this, they would really push with all that muscle tension, and even brace with your hip a little bit. So you feel that tension on that one side of the body, you can feel it. And then what you're going to do is on an exhale, you're going to redistribute that tension. You're going to let it go all the way to the rest of your body, all the way to your feet, your back. Basically redistribute it on the exhale, and then just extend your arms. So it's going to look like this. Inhale, contraction. So really I'm relaxing that shoulder, sending that energy that was in the tension in my shoulder and chest, send it to the rest of my body. The fascia wetsuit then is connected, okay, and that connection gives you the elasticity to go ahead and lightly push off. And it's a real beginner fascia strength exercise to start finding the difference between muscle contraction and effortless elasticity fascia strength. So you're going to do 1 minute of it. So you'll do probably 3 reps each side, just like this. Contraction, redistribute on the exhale, and make sure you let that redistribute that tension from the shoulder go all the way to your feet. The whole fascia wetsuit is aligned, and you'll just push off. Now don't have the tension of your shoulder there and then let loose, go limp, you know, like wet noodle, and then just push off. That's not what we're doing here. We're keeping that tension with the shoulder muscles really activated here, and I'm just relaxing it and redistributing it to the rest of my body. As you can see, I'm kind of lengthening because it's redistributing and it's actually making me stand a little more upright. Now I push off. So don't wet noodle it. Don't go from tension to wet noodle and then just push off. That's not the right thing. Contract. And you probably get like 3 reps each side. And it'll feel like you're just floating backwards effortlessly. And that's the second part, the fascia activation. So when I do that 3-minute routine in the morning, I instantly, after the 3 minutes, feel more alert, springier in my step, the body just comes together, and like I said, the mind and emotions kind of follow, and you're off to a better day. If you want to know a better understanding between the difference between muscle strength and fascia strength, and the benefits how fascia strength can complement muscle strength training, take a look at this video right here.